In the world of fragrance, making you smell delicious and offending you at the same time may be considered especially heinous. In New York City, a gorgeous Cubano and his elite squad of ball sprayers will seek out these colognes and investigate them. This is his story. Bitch.
You know you end up being an angry motherfucker when you bought a fragrance with the intention in mind to shit on it in camera. I literally bought this shit just to fucking demolish it because I'm a fucking hater and sometimes I have asshole tendencies, and I mean sometimes, like all the time. This fragrance had maybe the hype of the year when this shit came out. Another reviewer took it and just took this shit to like a fucking stratosphere where nobody's ever taken shit before. She did it, yo. Demi Rawlings really blew this shit out of the fucking planet. And shout out to her, yo. Listen, if you can promo a product that you feel dope about and you love the shit and it takes off the way it did, how am I gonna hate on it? Well, I'm trying to. Let's roll my motherfucking music and get into this shit so I can hate on it a little bit. Blessed morning, my beautiful peoples. You know who it is. This is your boy, C to the U to the B to the A. Back at it again with the fresh cut. I was looking mad homeless for a minute. You already know what time it is. This fragrance, a few people already got on the stash. The views on the video, I believe, were astronomical. Everybody was trying to get their mitts on this shit, and nobody can find it for the low. I had to wait this long to be able to find it at maybe, you know, like 30% cheaper. Cheaper is cheaper at the end of the day. And the fragrance that I'm talking about that y'all already know is none other than Pacific Rock Moss. That blue juice from Australia.
G'day, mate. Let's put another shrimp on the barbie.
I never heard of this house before Demi Rawlings. I never heard of shit from Australia fragrance-wise that I can think of off the rip. And the blue juice already automatically got me like, oh, this shit is gonna be like a super duper aquatic. The way she orgasmically described this shit is why dudes were whacking off and buying this at the same time. Multitasking. The fragrance, I literally just got it a couple of days ago and I've been wearing it. And I'm gonna lie to you like I usually do. I sprayed it on a napkin. Correction. So disrespect. I sprayed it on the Cuba test strip and I gave it to wifey. I said, yo, I want you to do something. I want you to smell it. I don't want to smell it. I'm gonna walk away. I'm gonna spray it. I held my breath and I told her to smell it. And she was literally doing this. What? I'm like, what you mean what? Hold on. I sprayed it again. She was like, okay. I'm like, what the fuck you talking about? You congested? She's like, I don't smell shit. So I took it and I'm like, damn, this shit is mad faint on the Cuba test strip. I was like, let me spray this shit on my skin. So I went 5 sprays right off rip. I definitely smelled it off of 5 sprays. And we both said, it was like, oh, it's nice. We both literally said that. Oh, it's nice. And at the same time that I said, oh, it's nice, I felt like my blood sugar dropping. Like I was going into a mild seizure, like my soul just was leaving my body. It was like, I just spent over $100 and some odd on this shit. But after, I want to say about an hour, I was kind of enjoying it. It was pleasant. It was very aquatic. Blue means aquatic, essentially. This was definitely aquatic. Oceanside, little mossy, musky, but it has this tart, lemonly pledge vibe that smells like Lemisol. If you ain't Spanish, what Lemisol is like a Dominican douche or a vag cleaner. This kind of smells like that. It's got a tingly, lemony vag cleaner smell. How do I know what vag cleaner smells like? Because, you know, they have a baby version that you can scrub your nuts with and leaves your nuts feeling like you just chewed a winter fresh. Pacific Rock Moss is a nice fragrance. I just don't understand the $185 price point. I don't agree with it. It's not a bad fragrance. It's super simple, but not OD generic like every other blue fragrance you would think of. The lemon is nice, although it smells like pussy cleaner. It is nice, but I don't find it to be like OD spectacular, but I do find it enjoyable, very wearable, perfect for the summertime. The performance factor on it was okay. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't outstanding. $185 price tag is just That's all I'm gonna say. Pacific Rock Moss is a lovely fragrance. Now, do I agree with the hype behind it? to each his own. It's very nice. You have to spray it on skin. You definitely have to do well over 4 sprays to get some sort of vibe off of it. The projection and performance of it is mediocre, but I don't think it's a bad fragrance. But if it was around the 120 mark, I think this is a solid fragrance for around 120. That little $60 difference makes a difference in my personal opinion. I like cool presentation, very simple, sleek, to the point with that wooden top and then the stamping on it. Is it a ball sprayer? I mean, I'll give it a half a spray. I didn't dislike it. I like a good Lemisol vaginal spray. I like aquatics. I like the summertime vibe. I like the muskiness that it has. I like the citruses. I like the simplicity of it. Artistic, artisanal maybe. It gets a good half a ball spray. I know I didn't completely shit on the fragrance, and I'm not going to completely shit on the fragrance. Maybe I'm a new Cuba. Maybe I'm reformed. Maybe I'm trying to seek acceptance into, you know, the higher being. I don't fucking know. I don't dislike it. I wish I would have paid less, but it's I'll see y'all bitches next time. You know who it is. It's the biggest in the fucking game with Pussy Cleaner. Smooches.
What's fresh? Who's best? Wanna know who's gonna pass the test? Cubaknow. For the fly gun holder, money folder, motor roller, start tack when it's time to call back. For the rough, rugged, and raw way, this nigga Jay, it's a game, but he don't play. Hey, for all the chicks that got dead in the penthouse suite on top of my mom's crib. It's nonsense, you never get in. It's nonsense that you would think that you would